Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Twin Flames Exposed. My name is Terry. I hope you are safe and doing well. For those of you who are new, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. I want to thank you guys for all the likes, the shares, the subscriptions, all the readings that I've done for you guys, and also the donations. It's greatly appreciated. On this channel, we will explore the dynamics between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine to see where they are on their love journey. So let's dive down deep into today's reading to see what's going on with your Divine Masculine. So I'm getting a strong sense that your Divine Masculine is getting ready to reach out. Your Divine Masculine is at his breaking point. Your Divine Masculine thought that you were going to chase, you were going to cry, you were going to plead, you were going to blow his phone up, you were going to be an emotional basket case, and thought that you were going to accept his reckless behavior because he thought you were drunk in love. He thought you were blinded because you poured your love into this connection. But see, Divine Feminines, he didn't know that he was messing with the chosen one. The reason why you poured your emotions and feelings out in this connection is because you loved your Divine Masculine, but it was all out of unconditional love, something that he failed to realize. And so by you not communicating with your Divine Masculine and cutting your Divine Masculine off, cutting all access to you for months, for weeks, and some of you even years, by standing your ground, putting up boundaries and taking back control of your life, you really surprised and shocked your Divine Masculine because he did not expect for you to walk away with grace and dignity like you did, Divine Feminines. And your Divine Masculine is left scratching his head like, what the fuck just happened? So his plans backfired. He thought that if he kept you in competition, if he kept you in third parties, if he continued playing these mind games, if he continued ghosting you and withdrawing his feelings from you, that you would chase after him or her, roles can be reversed, and that you would be an emotional mess. But none of that happened. You have cried behind closed doors, Divine Feminines. You were emotional about this breakup, but you didn't let your Divine Masculine see you sweat. You took all your fears, all your hurt, all your pain to the Lord God Almighty. And this is how you were able to gain strength. This is how you were able to move on. And you turned this pain into power because you are still standing your ground. And so some time has passed since you have spoken to your Divine Masculine. And he's wondering about you. He's curious about you. What is Divine Feminine doing? Divine Feminine has not reached out. Divine Feminine has went silent on me. What is she doing? Is she in a new relationship? I got to reach out because now my insecurities is getting the best of me, is what he's telling himself. So Divine Feminines, you guys are going to be getting some kind of communication from your Divine Masculine because he can't hold back any longer. Some of you are going to be getting a message through an old email. Some of you are going to be getting a handwritten letter. Some of you have disabled your Facebook Messenger. But for some of you, there's a message waiting for you from your Divine Masculine. And then for others of you, your Divine Masculine is going to be calling your job. So he's coming up with all these strategic ways of trying to reach out to you because you have cut off all forms of communication from him. But he will reach out, Divine Feminines, okay? Because he can't take this silent treatment any longer. So I'm going to be using my Revelations Oracle deck today because I just want to see what your Divine Masculine is wanting to express to you. So your first card out says, things are about to be exposed in the coming days. When I clarify that card, you have the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, the Sun, and the Six of Wands. So your Divine Masculine is wanting a victory with you. He wants reconciliation. He knows that you guys are soulmates. He's also in love with you. So what's going to be exposed to you in the coming days is his feelings for you because he suppressed it. He wasn't affectionate. In fact, he was very cold towards you, Divine Feminines. And you were the one that was pouring out love to your Divine Masculine. The only time he really wanted affection was when you guys were intimate. So I feel like what's coming to you in the coming days is that when your Divine Masculine reaches out to you, he's going to want to talk about how he feels. The Six of Wands is usually about pride and ego, but I feel like he's putting that to the side. because he can't fight this distance and separation between you two. But what concerns me, Divine Feminines, is right up under that card, you have fake apology. What clarify that is the Four of Wands, the Emperor, the World, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So with this fake apology, Divine Feminines, I don't know. I'm not trusting his comeback. Because the Four of Wands is usually a celebration. It is the Twin Flame card as well. But is he coming back in with a fake apology like he wants to reconcile because he doesn't want you to be with anyone else? Because the Emperor is here. But that's someone who's also very stubborn and very controlling. And that Six of Wands that came out on that first card is all about someone being a narcissist. And see, I feel like because you pull back your energy away from your Divine Masculine, he's feeling left out in the cold. He wants to take his power back. He wants to control you. And he wants things his way. And he's pissed off at the fact that you have these boundaries up so high. He's pissed off at the fact that you turned your back on him and that you're giving him the silent treatment and that you have cut off all forms of communication. And he wants this to end with the world. But with this Ten of Swords coming out on fake apology, that's betrayal. So he's not coming in with good intentions. And that's why with the Ten of Wands, you're going to let it go. You're going to see right through his bullshit. You have two tens here. Some of you could be seeing 10-10, but this is an end of a cycle and completion. And also the world is a completion. I feel like you guys have grown so much, Divine Feminines, in your faith, in the love for yourself. You are on a higher vibration. And I feel like your Divine Masculine knows that he can't come to you like how he left you because you are a different person. And if your Divine Masculine tries to come in with this fake apology, he's going to get a rude awakening. Your next card is they fear you have moved on. So that's what I was saying. Your Divine Masculine is coming in as the Emperor because he feels like there's someone new in your life. But with this Ace of Swords, you're going to be cutting this conversation short, Divine Feminines. Because like I said, you're going to see right through him. The next card is making changes in my life. Clarified by the Death card, Judgment, and the Seven of Swords. So there is some kind of minor transformation that your Divine Masculine is going through right now. Death is all about change, rebirth, and transformation. Judgment is about transformation. But then you have the Seven of Swords here, Divine Feminines, which is all about deception. This is someone that cannot be trusted and someone who doesn't have good intentions. So I feel like your Divine Masculine goes through these bouts of wanting to do right. He would do good for a week or two, a month or two, and then he would revert back to his same old ways. That's why the Seven of Swords is here under transformation, because your Divine Masculine is still not healed yet. The next two cards I'm going to clarify together because it goes hand in hand. You have I'm seeing the signs everywhere in Twin Flames, clarified by the Tower and the Hierophant. So your Divine Masculine is definitely seeing the signs. He's seeing your name everywhere. Everything reminds him of you. And I feel like that's a part of his karma because he walked away from this divine connection. And he knows that this is a twin flame union. He's researched the term. And I feel like he's having this awakening with the Tower. But he also knows that he left you in a fucked up situation. He walked away from this connection very abruptly. The Tower is a sudden ending. Your Divine Masculine didn't give you closure. Your Divine Masculine dropped your ass like a hot potato for someone that he didn't even know. For a fucking trashy karmic. Because he thought this karmic had money. He thought this karmic had it going on. He thought this karmic was better than you. He thought this karmic was his twin flame. He thought this karmic was his wish fulfillment. But coming to find out, with this awakening, the Tower card, that relationship he went to was a fucking nightmare. And he is getting his karma. With this Hierophant, this was a hard lesson for him to learn. He's seeing this karmic for who she is. He's seeing that he made a bad decision. And now he's praying, Divine Feminines, that you will give him a second chance. Because he knows he fucked up. He wants a commitment with the Hierophant. But you're not going to fall for the okie doke this time, Divine Feminines. Because some of you are on your 5th, 6th, 7th chance with your Divine Masculine. And you're over the bullshit. You're over the roller coaster ride. You're over the sleepless nights. You're over the mental anguish. You're over the lies. You're over the deception. You cannot trust your divine masculine. And so I feel like you guys have wisened up and you're not going down that road, divine feminines. That's why the Ace of Swords is here. Because you're seeing through the illusion and you're going to cut this mess off. The next card says, I haven't reached out because I'm embarrassed. Yeah, your divine masculine is embarrassed for what he did. He went for a trashy hoe who he thought was better than you, who was dressing to the nines, Gucci down, the latest iPhone, the latest handbag, and flossing like she had it going on. And this bitch ain't had a pot to piss in. And that's why the tower came down on your divine masculine, because he's seeing this bitch for who she really is. This bitch ain't got two pennies to rub together, okay? And now he's feeling like a dumbass. That's why it says, I haven't reached out because I'm embarrassed. Because this karmic used your divine masculine for his money. They were partying it up, drinking it up, sexing it up, having fun for the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months. And now your divine masculine is depleted. And his addictions has gotten worse being with this karmic. Because he was fucking gullible. And now he thinks that he can come back to the pure divine feminines. I think not. Because divine feminines, you are standing in your power. And I am feeling your strength. And you have come way too far. You have done the work to let this divine masculine come back in your life and wreak havoc again. Wreak havoc for the 5th and 6th time. That's why you have your swords blazing. So what clarified your divine masculine feeling embarrassed, which is why they haven't reached out, is the Hangman. He left you hanging. You also have the Devil, which clarified that card. So this is talking about someone who's very selfish and self-centered, a narcissist, someone who has several addictions, alcoholism, sex addiction, drug addiction, someone who is mentally unstable, and someone who is a compulsive liar and a cheater, someone who's very reckless with their sex life and has multiple partners. And now that your divine masculine is depleted, he feels like he can come back to the divine feminines like he has in the past. And divine feminines, you are not hearing it, okay? The next card is money problems. Yup. He's depleted, you guys. Clarified by the 5 of Swords and Justice. He's getting his karma with this Justice. The Justice is also about truth and clarity. And he sees this karmic for who she really is, but it's a little bit too late. Because now he's broke as hell. And I feel like your divine masculine could have lost his job. Or if he does have a job, he's not making ends meet. The 5 of Swords is a card on misfortune. So his money is fucked up, you guys. And that's why I feel like with this fake apology, he's needing your help. And the last card is You Were a Secret. That's some bullshit. Because you were nothing but good to the divine masculine. You bent over backwards for your divine masculine. You nurtured your divine masculine back to health when he was sick. You bared your divine masculine's kids. You cooked you clean for your divine masculine. And he treated you like trash. And then kept you a secret. Because for some of you, you haven't even met your divine masculine's family. And it's because he had someone else on the side. He had several people on the side. But see, you were the pure one. You were the good one. And he didn't want you to be tainted. So that's why he didn't bring you around his friends. And that's just for some of you. What clarified you were a secret? You have the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is a hoe. We already established that, okay? The 10 of Pentacles, your divine masculine could have had a whole nother family somewhere else. But I feel like divine feminines, he wanted this family with you. He wanted this commitment with you. But he was clouded by all these addictions. He was clouded by all these worldly things. And see, he wasn't spiritual. So he wasn't able to block these temptations that came towards him. But I feel like he's trying to lean on his spiritual side with the Hierophant. He's learned a lot of valuable lessons dealing with you, divine feminines. And so I feel like the universe is stepping in to help your divine masculine get back on the right path. But it's a struggle because you have the Tower, you have the 7 of Swords, and you have the 5 of Swords, and also the Devil. It's a damn struggle. So that's why I feel like your divine masculine is not to be trusted at this time. But the 10 of Pentacles, that's what he wants with you. And I feel like divine feminines, with this 10 of Pentacles, he's telling himself that he's going to marry you one day. You are the one that he wants to be with. But right now, this very moment, he wants to have his fun. And that's not how life works. because he was so used to being in these toxic relationships, coming in and out as he pleased. But when he met you, you shook shit up because you're not like the others. You have standards. And that's why he keeps walking away from this connection, is because he knows that he has to do the work and he doesn't want to do the work. But he's learning a very hard lesson here because his life is a shit show. His life is a mess. And every single time he walks away from this connection, he has all these tower moments because all the blessings stay with you. And he's no longer protected once he walks out that door and decides to go down the wrong path. So with the Seven of Wands, clarified by you are a secret, there's competition. And with the Five of Cups, he regrets everything now. Because all that glitters ain't gold. He thought that karmic was a fucking Christmas present. And come to find out, it was a fucking snake in the box. Okay? So with the Five of Cups, he's having a lot of regrets about how he did you, about how he left you. Because he damn sure left you hanging. And for some of you, he left you hanging with your kids. Wow. So in the extended reading, you guys, we're going to take a look to see why is your divine masculine coming back? What's the real reason? We're also going to take a deeper look on this fake apology. What's the reasoning behind that? We're also going to take a look at this secret card. What were they doing behind your back? Why did your divine masculine keep you as a secret? And then we're going to see what your divine masculine is wanting to tell you, because you do have a love message coming in. You have the Ace of Cups at the top of the reading. And then we're just going to look at your divine masculine's true intentions overall. Because I do feel like he does feel bad for how he left you and what he did to you. But I also feel like the reason he's feeling this way is because you're looking at him in a different light. And also because you caught him. So the question is, if your divine masculine never got caught, would he really feel embarrassed? Would he really feel ashamed for what he did? And the answer is no, because he's a narcissist. You have the devil here. You have the Six of Wands here. The Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords. No. You caught your divine masculine red-handed. And that's why he's feeling embarrassed. The real reason why your divine masculine is embarrassed is because he holds you in high honor. And now he knows that you don't trust him. And you are the one person that always had your divine masculine's back. You are the one person that would never hurt your divine masculine. And he feels bad about that. So he doesn't even know how to look you in your face now, because he always wanted you to trust him. And now that that trust is gone, he's feeling foolish as hell. And he still respects you, especially since you have not reached out, especially since you have your boundaries set, especially since you know your self-worth. And that's what the attraction is here. But he also knows that this is a divine connection and he can't fight these feelings. He's in love with you. He had more feelings than he was letting on. And I feel like he's coming in to communicate that to you as well, because you do have the love message card here and you do have feelings here. So expect a message from your divine masculine within the next couple of days. And for some of you, it's going to be the next couple of weeks. And like I said, he's going to be very strategic in how he sends this message. And for some of you, if you do have your divine masculines blocked, he's going to be texting you from an unknown number. So let's take this into the extended reading and see how all this plays out. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Also, make sure your bell notifications are on, so that way when I upload new videos, you will be notified. If you guys would like a personal reading, all that's in the description box below. Have an awesome day. Love and light always.